Tanse and hello. The Circle of Indigenous Languages, also known as COIL, is accessible online through indigenouslanguage.ca. It is a database of fluent speakers from across many communities and speaking on a wide variety of topics. It's a collection that's been made possible through the networking and partnerships of language pioneers over a few decades. Indigenous speakers have been recorded as far back as 1973, and some of these recordings are included in the website. Through Indigenous thought, we learned that everything has spirit, and it is with Indigenous thought we learned that everything has language. At COIL, we use audio to provide a spark for language to continue to grow and flourish. Through the years, as I watched the advancements in technology and the expansion of the internet, I saw the doors of opportunity open to a greater space for Indigenous languages and networking. Even with our phones, subscription models have made a variety of creative and communicative apps that are easily accessible and more affordable. Young children are drawn to devices and are usually able to navigate from a very young age. More and more people are reaching out to learn Indigenous languages, and more organizations are responding. As people become familiar with technology, there is an increase in language supports. Yet, Indigenous languages remain underrepresented in the programming industry. And when you apply technology to language learning, the student's ability improves because they are now exposed to the spoken language. Working with or reviewing recordings of fluent speakers also improves your own speaking patterns. Overall, it creates a heightened awareness of Indigenous languages. After some initial hesitation due to lack of experience in recording and categorizing, I was able to get help in understanding what COIL is. I had the opportunity to work as part of a team doing some vital work in language preservation. The assembly of audio files was immense. The recordings were collected in different Indigenous languages and dialect variations. Recording and categorization require not only technical skills, but also require fluent listening and topic identification. Checking the equipment for stability, eliminating as much noise pollution as possible if you're recording interviewees. The storing of audio files requires systematic file organization that includes speaker identification, interview dates, recording numbers. This is another detail that's worth noting. Importance of finding quiet space to ensure concentration. Setting aside dedicated time for recording tasks is crucial. Detail is required in marking audio. The naming and recording of files is very important for those who are handling the files before they're uploaded to the website. My first task, I received several recordings of different resource people. Using Adobe Audition, I started categorizing the audio into one of 29 topic areas. As I worked with the older files, the noise pollution was terrible. Movement in the background, train going by, even people visiting. This is one of the challenges of working with historical recordings. Later, I would listen to the same recordings. The website team managed to filter the background noise from the recordings. I came to appreciate all the advancements in recording equipment, computer recording devices, microphones, phones, apps, even standalone digital recording devices. Using platforms like Google Drive and Adobe Audition, files are exported easily to a shared folder. A lot of the work requires basic skill in audio. Listening to audio, categorizing, according to the topic areas. Usually the files come as MP3 or WAV. I have worked with MP4 files by extracting the audio. Significant investment is required in languages, not just in dollars, but also in time, space, and place. As technicians, we play a vital role in language preservation. Every technician knows the golden rule: everything takes time. Time management is important in any project that involves digital technology. Setting up a team with a variety of skill sets focused on specialized skills that are required to build a website for COIL. Consideration of those who might be fluent in an indigenous language, however, require training. Then being able to deliver the support for those extra skill sets that need focus. Overall, it isn't just the recording that's involved when making the COIL website. There are many small moving parts behind the scenes. The COIL project depends on a multi-layered team structure with many key people playing critical roles, each being vital to the preservation of Indigenous languages. The project relies on a diverse team with critical skill sets at every stage, demonstrating amazing dedication. The categorizers and familiar names of the COIL project assemble the audio across 29 topic areas. Technicians find themselves juggling many roles, and being a technician who is fluent in an Indigenous language is a valuable skill set. While tools like Google Drive help with file sharing, there is still the necessity of becoming familiar with each other's roles and being able to recognize the division of responsibilities. Categorizers focus on the smaller detail of recordings, while the programmers work on the more technical aspects of COIL. The coordinator oversees all the activities to ensure conformity to the project goals. After the initial collection and sorting of audio files, the process should be ongoing with a specific team to ensure the continuous improvement of audio resources for language learning. With all these audio resources readily available online, how can they benefit your language learning? Creative application of collected audio resources, especially through creating playlists. With the use of platforms like COIL with its diverse topics and fluent speakers, this enhances language learning by improving understanding and speaking skills. With its 29 topic areas, COIL offers a space for learners to continuously build their language capacity. Language learners benefit through repeated visits, and listening to fluent speakers improves both understanding and speaking. The site contains a vast collection covering a wide range of topics. From listening to audio, learners can start to cultivate their own learning, especially by applying and exploring creative methods for using these resources to maximize their learning benefits. Tinanaskom tinawaw kakio kapetakutek. I extend my greetings out to each and every one of you for joining COIL in their presentation. This QR code takes you directly to the Indigenous Languages Story section. Take the time to explore its categories and fluent speakers. It is a place to enrich your language capacity by using speakers of Indigenous languages.